That sound makes me so happy. Where are we?
Nice job, Dad.
Ready, set, go!
Well, hello there, my beautiful subscribers. Currently, me and my girlfriend are in a wonderful little Airbnb in a random place in Tennessee. We're having a little staycation, ain't that right?
Thought you were talking to me.
But I love doing these Q&As, and I've committed. I'm still talking to my camera.
Oh, I thought you said I love you.
I do love you.
Oh, okay.
She's so rude sometimes. Can you guys see her face smash through the... Very cute, thank you for that. Do you often get people spamming you or asking you to do a collaboration? No. Thinking of selling my Sony A6400, I use it to vlog. Should I upgrade to the Sony A7C or Fuji Xt4? For vlogging, the Xt4 is pretty good. The autofocus is solid, but the lens selection isn't amazing. I know Sony has a really awesome selection of G Master lenses, so really it could just come down to your budget for lenses. Do you think you'll be considering the XH2? What about the 10 to 24 Mark II if the specs turn out nice? Since my job is Kinotika, I'm definitely gonna get my hands on the XH2. I mean, realistically, my goal is to test every camera possible that comes out within this like mirrorless world. Will I own one and use it for personal stuff? I don't know, but I would love to test one. You were going to get the Komodo, right? I did make a video quite a while ago about selling all my cameras for the Komodo, and I was definitely sold on it back then. I'm still gonna get my hands on one and test one out for Kinotika and make some stuff with it for this channel as well, hopefully. As far as owning one, now that I'm a YouTuber, I think that might be slightly overkill. Can you notice the difference between 8-bit and 10-bit color? I'm considering A7 III or Xt3 or 4, but it's the 10-bit color that has me leaning towards Fuji. A lot of times when you're just watching a video on YouTube, you can't tell the difference between 8 and 10-bit, but when you're editing and color grading, 10-bit does make a difference. I remember color grading GH5 4K 60 footage and just being able to tell that it was slightly more degraded, especially in the shadows. There'd just be more weird noise patterns, but I can tell you that the Fuji files on both the Xt3 and the Xt4, the 10-bit looks really, really good. The color's awesome. Which film simulation do you shoot with, and do you use any LUT to grade it? I actually don't use the film simulations when shooting in video. I just shoot in F-Log, and I use Film Convert Nitrate to color grade. I freaking love it. Which Pro Mist filter, 1/4 or 1/8? Because in some cases, a quarter look too much, question mark. I've used both before. I like the quarter, but it can be a little bit strong depending on what you're shooting and what you like, what your tastes are. I like the quarter. It looks so bloomy. It reminds me of the show Peaky Blinders, which is why I tried to find that filter in the first place. But right now I'm actually using the Moment Cine Bloom 10% filter, which is similar to a Pro Mist, and it looks gorgeous. See, look, you can see I have no Pro Mist, but this camera just naturally freaking sexy, so we get all those beautiful flares. Jay says, contemplating the Fuji Xt4. I have the Sigma 18-35 and the 50 1.4 Art, great lenses. I currently have the 90D and it works well with both. Curious if you tried full frame lenses with the Xt4. I have used full frame lenses with the Xt4. I used the Canon 16-35 f2.8 and it worked fine. I didn't have too many issues with it. I had issues with the Viltrox adapter, but the Fringer, man, any EF lens with good autofocus natively will work pretty good with the Fringer. So, question, how many margaritas would it take for you to buy an Alexa Mini? This is from my friend Josh Hart, who I do film work with. We have had way too many margaritas together, so I think I just have to buy an Alexa now. No way, Fuji Juice merch? I make that reference all the time when people ask me what I shoot. But no one ever gets it. I'm def copying one. Yes, Fuji Juice hats are coming very soon. They're being shipped to my house right now. Fuji Juicing it. Can you inject it directly into your veins? This is highly important to know. Yo, thanks for answering my last question and enjoying. Dude, you can inject it into your veins, but it depends on what state you live in. So just check your state's limitations on the amount of Fuji Juice you can put, because for a lot of people, the sugar rush will just shoot them over the edge and will actually cause manic, just like freakouts. So check your state laws and then comment below if you can use Fuji Juice in your state, because we're gonna start shipping soon. Also, would you go with the 18-55 or the 16-80? And which lens is your favorite for video on the Xt4? I've never used either of those lenses. I would just rent them both if I were you, test them, and whichever one you like, purchase it. My favorite lens for video is the Sigma 18-35. This lens right here.
Hi, baby.
Say hi 3 times. Hi, hi, hi. Lauren, say hi 3 times.
Hi, hi, hi.
How to get ideas for YouTube videos, like how to educate while making videos comedy. By the way, I'm from India. Well, hello from India, that's freaking crazy. And honestly, when it comes to reviewing products, I try to review things that are current or things that I think would be really helpful for people to see. Like I just shot a video today actually about the Xt4 in 2020 because I've gotten a lot of questions from you guys about like, should I choose the Xt4 or is the Xt3 good enough? Hey man, can I borrow your Xt4?
No.
I wish I could send you my Xt4. That would actually be kind of a really cool video if I just like shipped you my Xt4 not knowing who you are, but honestly I need it. It's like my only main camera right now. Dude, you should try to do your Q&As in different places every time. Love this one. Okay. What Fuji lenses do you plan on getting? Honestly, probably none. I want to test the Sony a7S III, see how that works for my workflow, and then we'll go from there. I would love to see a series reviewing viewer content. That could be really cool. Like maybe, I know some people do live streams where they review viewer content. We'll have to see because I feel like I'm not the best judge of other people's work. I'm still just trying to improve my own work, but I'll think about it. Also, Twitter when? Oh man, I've been getting asked about Twitter quite a bit. I just don't really want it. It seems like a lot of extra time. And right now, like just doing YouTube and then also trying to keep up with my Instagram keeps me on this thing way too much. So as of right now, I don't want Twitter, but you wanna say hi, baby? Here, I'll help you. Hi, how we doing today? Hi.
Zoom out.
I know you sold your Ursa a while back. Do you regret doing that? Do you miss it? Or are you still amped for the Komodo? Stay sweet. I don't regret it at all, actually. I was really happy with the results I was getting from the Xt4. It's definitely not as pristine as the Ursa, but having a camera that can do YouTube stuff and the smaller client stuff is amazing. I definitely miss the form factor of the Ursa, as weird as that sounds. It makes handheld footage look way better because it has a little bit of that extra weight to it. But this bird is driving me crazy.
We have been exploring.
With Lauren?
Yeah.
Can we get a smile? Got the shot.
Only me.
I guess this will be at the end of the Q&A video, but we're exploring with Lauren and Indy, having a wonderful day. If you know what exploring with Lauren is, you're truly OG to this channel. We are in this beautiful Falls Creek area, and back here is none other than an actual waterfall. And we have a hot pirate girl out in the middle of nowhere. Probably gonna rescue the booty. Hello? How's your cream?
So good.
So good that you'd probably like subscribe?
Oh yeah.
If you don't subscribe, who's gonna?
Gross.
Hit the bell.